Brought the double team late. Duncan missing. And Hayward on the break. Gordon Hayward, the second-year player out of Butler, will go to the free throw line for a pair.
What a jump Gordon Hayward has made this season. Just completely different countenance on the floor. More confident, more comfortable. It's amazing what a year under your belt and a little repetition will do.
Guy that knows something about playing in big games, played in the NCAA championship game a couple of years ago for Butler and a near miss against Duke. Hayward, an 83% free throw shooter, and look at his improvement in the month of April. His numbers really jumping, and Corbin says he's not afraid to call things for him.
Well, and frankly, it's really about his post-All-Star numbers. And you think about second-year players, Mark, not having that summer league where they are.
Hayward to Jefferson.
Pretty. That's just good basketball.
No mission for Tony Parker to be even a little bit more vocal as a leader for the Spurs this year.
Well, career high in assists, 7.7, while upping his scoring from his career numbers as Hayward gets a three to fall. Good inside-out play there. But think about this, just in this.
And caught it a little bit far. Put it on the deck. And Hayward with the rebound.
Very efficient.
Unlike last season when he was injured on the last day of the regular season, he comes in healthy. He's wearing that awkward brace last year on his right elbow, and that's going to be a foul against Matt Bonner.
Pushing you down to the baseline, so you've got to find a way to get some reversal.
Parker getting a breather right now. Played in 60 of the 66 games this year for the Spurs. Started every one of them that he did play in. Hayward knocks down a pair, an 83.
Opposed to north to south, and we wondered openly in that first half about the pace the Jazz wanted. They beat them in transition, but I thought they needed to muck it up.
That time Hayward taking it aggressively to the Utah Jazz team. You talk about their identity over the years, and you mentioned the half court as opposed to a fast breaking style that they got caught up in the first half. You speak to a lot of people around the league, Doris, they still have that Jerry Sloan mentality about them, don't they?
You love it, don't you? You absolutely love it. I mean, think about Jerry Sloan, and the first word that pops into my head is toughness and professional, and that's how the Utah Jazz conduct themselves.
Here's Millsap. Hayward on the cut, draws the contact on Green. And he gets a pair.
Remember this guy play.
Great sleight of hand. You know, I had a chance to speak with his mother, Pamela, on my last visit to San Antonio. I said, what is it about Tony? And, you know, growing up where you noticed that he actually was as quick as he is now. She said, you know, I fed him a lot of wheatgrass juice growing up. And that's why he's big front line that we were waiting to see at some point. They have it in there now with Millsap, Favors, and Jefferson on the front line. Hayward knocks down the jump shot.
What you're describing is that elusive chemistry and how the pieces work together.
Great point. Here's Hayward on the steal. Neal trying to track him down. A whistle and a foul called. A very athletic and dynamic player. Played in the NCAA title game a couple of years ago as Butler Bulldogs lost against Duke. Everyone remembers that indelible half-court heave that almost went in to end the game.
Look at what he's done today, right? He's had problems getting his shots off. He's only taken 5 shots. He's lived at the line, folks. He's 10 for 10 from the free throw line. I thought Damari Carroll with the second unit picked up the pace and did some really good things. The other thing that's problematic for Utah is the Spurs this year on 2 days rest. The big
on fresh legs. Parker at 28, go along with 8 assists. Duncan.
I love that. That is
a lot of people around the